Hello and welcome to Riverview and hiccups. Kept coming up saying that the stream wasn't running. No data was being sent, so I ended it, but on my screen there was nothing. And then when I refreshed my page, I could see my little preview window running and the stream had been running and it was saying waiting for data to be sent because obviously I'd ended the stream, so I had to restart it. Hence the reason why. Anyway. What was we doing? We was taking hay bales to the sheep, wasn't we? I think. Yeah. We was going to take the hay bales to the sheep. So, yeah. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't check because, hey, slow. Windows has a tendency to adjust this. Okay. Nope, that's all good. Very good. But there's been a few times when Windows has dropped that down to like 80%. A nuclear. And it's been like, yeah, okay. And nobody or very few people could hear me. I'd be really low. And that was why. So off to the sheep we go because the TMR mixer that we put down the other night doesn't work with hay bales, it works with grass. Who'd have thought, huh? You know, all the base game stuff is hay, but this TMR mixer is old school. But then I used to do, in 19 and 17, I used to put hay bales in the TMR mixer. I never used to put grass bales. You had the option of putting either. And I used to put loose. I used to pick the grass up with a forage wagon and drop it in. Or if it was too far away, the field was, you know, the other side of the map, for example, then I would bale it and bring it over in bale form. Because obviously you can carry a lot more bales than you can loose. Anyway, we'll back this on up in here. And feed our sheep. Doing? Should, he says. Hey, Nicholson. And actually, we can go back a bit further. Where am I in representation? Oh, okay. So I know when I bring any more where to go. Hey, Gizmo. How are things? Hey, Green Daz. They're going well. Often the bales aren't going so well, are they? That's going a bit funky. Or is it because of the pillar? My DPI's been changed again. I've got room in there. Let's see, can we back this up a bit and push them bales in? Got a feeling that this ain't going to go so well, is it? Oh, there we go. Oh, that ain't good. How full are our sheep? Oh, bastard. I'm good today. I'm playing Ebony Island. Awesome. No, we've got plenty of room in there. Okay, note to self, bring down the front loader. So we'll do that. This is going to be a pain to get out of here, isn't it? Because of the turn circle on it. Which is what I was saying to Average earlier. It's a pain. Yep, that will work. Don't know why I'm spinning the camera around, just jump inside the cab view. What do you think of Ebony Island, Nicholson? Hopefully you're enjoying it. It's definitely different. Did I pick up all that? No, I didn't. Okay, plenty of bales left in that field to pick up. Maybe I should get rid of that wall. Maybe. I am. I am well enjoying Ebony Island. Excellent. Excellent, that's what I like to hear. There's I was watching Easy Guy, who's streaming this map actually on Twitch right now, and he was on about he needs to get back to Ebony Island. He'd gone with the farm on the small island, along with his partner, not partner, but his friend who plays with him, Mr. Diesel. So that was cool to hear. Hoping maybe I should sell some of these hay bales. We'll definitely get another cut from this field, and more baling contracts will come up, so we won't be short on bales. Possibility. Take one more load down to the sheep and then sell sell the rest. Get them two from down there and then start working our way back up. I like the farm by the field 46 and 97. I would love to say I know which farm that one is, but I don't. 4697. Is that the middle one? The one just behind the houses by the church. Is that one? I think that's that one, isn't it? Had a few PC issues, so I had to do a full wipe. Ooh. That's not good. It's all running smooth now though, right? Did you manage to get anything backed up before? Close by shop. Yeah, the one that's just by the top north of the north end of the map, by the village and that. Oh, hang on, no, actually, that's the sheep farm, isn't it? The small one at the top northeast of the map. It's the sheep farm. Well, We ain't going to be picking any more bale. No, we don't unload. How do we cancel the unload? Cancel unload. How do we do that? Abort. No, not unload bales. Abort unload X. There we go. Oh, that. We want to bring the arm up. Yeah, we want to bring the... Are you joking? Have we really got at the sheep farm? Yeah, running like new. Now lost everything. Oh. Luckily, the save for Ebony is on their Deddy server. Yeah, luckily, but it's still... That's... I've got to unload these, haven't I? Because I... How about if I unhook from you and then rehook? Are you now going to fix that issue where I can't bring the... Save, not Dave. Okay, I understood what you meant. My English isn't very good either. So we have... Let's see if I go abort again. I bet I've got to actually unload them. Relay. It's not giving me the option for... Yeah, okay, fine, unload, and then... and then pick them up. I don't get why there's an abort option there if you can't fold the armor. If you can't put it in in transportation mode. After aborting, that's just dumb. Well, I guess what we can do then is pick up these bales. Well, kind of. Try anyway. Let's go to the F1 menu. We don't need that anymore. Oh yeah, about that. We want to be in worker mode. Yeah, so the I've had a little play on the new map I'm working on. I've got 50% of the road network done. 50% of the road traffic splines are done. And I've had it in game and tested it there. And yeah, it's going really well so far. Some might say it's going too well. But I've made a backup of it just in case as well, because of how well it's going. And obviously modifying the terrain as I go along and getting it to look how I want it to look. How long are you looking for the release? Ooh. Well, officially I'm not meant to be starting it until February. So I'm just in and out of it occasionally at the moment. I'm not really doing too much because I don't want to burn myself out. But I'm hoping to have it well and truly released by the summer. It's all the loose bales, isn't it? And it could be out before then, but I'm hoping to have it done by the summer at the latest. It's all down to how well it goes between now and then, and as long as I don't burn myself out. Which is very easy to do. And I took the 9RX on there, and the thing dropped to 6 miles an hour up the steep hill. That was fun. It was pulling 52,000 litres of wheat behind it though. Fully upgraded engine, just to see what it would be like. Oh, Whipple, okay. Don't press Y this time because that ain't good. Let's dump this the trailer on the road going down, and then we'll or just at the top of this end here, even top of this little dirt road, and then go and change tractor, get the front loader, get my Boltradere. Should have been using the Voltradere from the beginning, shouldn't I, for moving bales? It'd have made sense than this one. And after we've done our field, it'll be preparing it, and then on to probably contracts, because there's nothing to do around our farm yet. Where did we park our Voltradere? Well, I guess it's at the top end of the farm. Leave you there. Must be up here. Actually, I think it is. I think I put it in the shelter just at the top on the right. Just in here. No, I did not. The arms are there. Where the hell did I put the... Oh, it's down at the bakery. Because yeah, okay, now I remember. You're normally the farm tractor. Yeah. It's funny how, you know, somebody will go, what's your favourite tractor? And you'll go, I don't have one. But there's always a tractor that you do actually always go to without thinking about it. Since Voltra came into the game, I've liked the Voltra, and the Voltradere stems back to FS19 when I painted it a John Deere colour, because I said I'd never have a John Deere, because, you know, people, including myself, said John Deere would never come to farm sim, and they did, and I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon with a John Deere, so I painted the Voltra in John Deere colours and A. Davis, and also because a friend chose the John Deere for his tractor, and he didn't know that my Voltradere was not a John Deere, which was funny. Calling it a night. Have a good one, and catch you soon. Thank you for dropping in, Green Dad Daz, and you have a good night. Everybody seems to stop when I'm going past. Is it this tractor then, maybe? Maybe. But yeah, hey Matt, yeah, literally, they must just be amazed by the Voltradere. That's what I'm putting it down to. It's probably my terrible driving, you know. Maybe I'm taking up more of the road than I actually feel like I am, but you never know. But we'll just say that they're just shocked by the Beltradere. Mesmerised. Hey, Vanessa. So, Davis, if you want to drop some links in chat for everybody, please, that'd be much appreciated. But yeah, it's the new map is definitely getting there, and I look forward to where am I going to park this thing. Didn't think about that part, did I, when I brought it this way? Maybe in here. Space. In fact, I could just dump it in here because I don't use this trigger anyway. I think this will work even better. Now I can go and pick up my front loader arms and get back to work. So at some point we will see forestry being done. Now forestry is not one of my things. I'd rather run around with a chainsaw and just go delete, delete, delete than try and, you know, play with the trees. So that will be interesting. That'll be out of my comfort zone altogether. Lower up, I need a bigger workspace. Down while we go past all these trees, we don't want to get hooked up on a branch. There we go. So the links that you're seeing coming up, yeah, definitely go and check them out. They all put good content out and are worth that view. So go and sub to them. You never know, you might become a streamer that you find yourself going back to and watching time and time again. It might even inspire you to do things that you didn't think you would do in farm sim or even streaming or making content yourself. But yeah, it's going to be fun because I don't do grass bales. I do hay bales, but I don't do grass bales, so yeah. Grass bales ideally would just fall apart. And they'd rot too quick, so you wouldn't do them. You'd do them to make, obviously, silage, but you wouldn't do them to transport here, there, and everywhere. I wonder why they made the TMR mixer grass. For ease, which means I've got to get a forage wagon to be able to do. When I edited it, I should have, because I've increased the limit how much it can hold, as well as how much it can produce per hour. I should have changed it to dry grass windrow rather than grass windrow. Therefore, it would have taken hay bales, or it would have taken hay in bale form or loose. I could still do that, I guess. Let's drop you there while we go and sort these bales out there in front of our feeding trough. Oh, I was going to say something wrong there. Yeah. Just hope if you have the box down. We don't have a weight on the back of this, do we? It's a good job these aren't silage bales. Making hay bales too. That's something that needs a fix in Farm Sim. That bale should have dropped. Come on, Giants, get with the times. Jeez. Can we drop them, please? And thank you. And you. Awesome. Oh yeah, we had the forklift here, didn't we? Could have used that instead of this. Although forklift isn't the best thing. Right. This one has that big thing in the way, doesn't it? Let's start the unload there. Go further back. And unload. Yeah, they cut that lip again. I don't remember the last time I used bale forks. No, actually, last time I used bale forks, apart from now. Change gear and go forward. It's been a while. We got a tree there. Other way. Yard. Well, a yard for this trailer. There we go. Go and pick up some more. No, actually, we'll get rid of them hay bales before we do that. Check. We should check how much. They're not full yet, so we can give them bales, and then I guess the last of them we will sell, maybe. No, the one thing I've never used, even though I've got one on the farm, it's a telehandler. I've never used it for baling, for picking up bales. Now, a lot of people swear by them. In 19, I used to use the front loader a lot. But for moving bales and that, I have a question. Yep, go ahead. I wonder if that bale will drop when these bales get close to it. We find out. It does, awesome. Ooh. One way of damaging your rear suspension, isn't it? I use front end loader and skid steer. I like the skid steer. I used to use the skid steer in 17 for cleaning my my shed out and moving bales in. Do you ever get lost on your own map? Yes. Yes, I've been known to do that. as as uh as we was doing multiplayer on this map in fact once, and I went the wrong way. And they went, how can you get lost on your own map? And I turned around and said, hey, I only make them. Doesn't mean I know my way around them. They went, but you should know your way around it. Yeah, I should. You'd think I would. But the weird thing is, I get lost on mine too. Just one of them things, I think. I think that's, unless you really sunk a lot of time into it, you know, you tend to see it from the editor point of view rather than the game point of view. So from the editor point of view, no, I don't get lost. But from the game, yeah, I have been known to go the wrong way. I know where I'm going. It's just getting there, you know. But I get lost on my maps too. So I'm not the only one. There's 3 of us who get lost on our own maps. There you go. But I bet you in GE, you could find where you wanted to go without a problem. Inside either within the cab or third person in a tractor. It's totally different perspective. And let's not forget map makers, they see the map mostly from satellite view almost. They're always looking down on the map. So when it comes to actually being on the ground, going around it, it's a whole different world. Like Maypole, I could tell you me as well. Oh, I think this grass growing back already. We haven't even fertilized it yet, or limed it. In fact, does it need liming? Do we have the data for it? Is the next thing. Okay, no data found. We don't have the data for it. We'll go and fix that now. That one. Yeah, I want you. Oh, that one. Purchase oil information. So we need to lime it, not massively. And we could get away with not liming it. I get lost on all maps. Yep. I have to look at the mini-map on most maps. That's why I always just run with the mini-map. Even if I know where I'm going, I leave the mini-map up there because it's just in case. Once I was playing on Maypole Farm and I was looking for the map and my tractor went into the sea. It was funny. Your map where your tractor went into the sea on Maypole? To the lake? Oh yeah, that is quite deep, isn't it, that lake? Yeah. Ebony's sea is definitely deep. You definitely don't want to lose a tractor there, but I made sure that all the hedges around the edge of the mountains by fields were fully collidable, so you couldn't go through more ore vehicles. Because yeah, and those designed to stop bales anyway, but I know what it's like when you lose a load of anything, any produce. It's not good when you have to reset it and you lose it all your work gone in an instant. That's all of these bales. I think what we'll do is go back to the farm, pick up the hay bales that we've got at the farm, and maybe the silage bales that we've got and the lower end of the farm, and then take them to the BGA. We haven't been there yet, so we'll go to the BGA. Been to the bale market more than I can remember. What's the name of your new map? New map. Yeah, I like Ebony. Ebony didn't have a name until about a week before it was released. But up until then, it was just called Small Map. Which was funny because everybody was saying, this is not a small map. It's like, well, it was designed to be a small map initially. I just got a bit carried away with it. So, got that there. And get these hay bales. Now, we'll see how it does when it comes to... Because there's a silage bale here. Yeah, I didn't think it'd pick that one up, them ones up. Nicely there. I said we'll put them nicely there. Thank you. Are you going to add onions to your maps? No. I just go with all the base crops. That way you haven't got to get special equipment or modify any base game equipment to work with it. Do you wanna... You really don't want to pick that up, do you? Go a bit further down. Am I doing something wrong here? Or maybe the spike wasn't actually in the bale, huh? Is that it? Yeah, that was it. Okay. I like medium maps. So, hang on, that looks like a Maize Plus bale. That's a grass bale. Why have I got a grass bale here? That can go up into the mixing station, because apparently I've got grass bales. Or a grass bale. The one that didn't get wrapped, huh? There we go. Oh, other way. So yeah, I'm all mouse, keyboard and steering wheel. I don't have a side panel or anything. So, and my space for moving the mouse is literally less than... is probably about 6 inches each side of the mouse. Oh, actually it's less than it's about 8 inches incomplete full width working space, so I don't have much space for moving the mouse. My computer's located under the stairs. Hey CBW, welcome in, bud. And how are you? Oh, go on. There we go. Yeah, and these are off to the BGA. I'm not even going to look at the price. Most likely the bale market is offering the highest price for silage and hay, but I've been there that much. We'll go to the BGA. Nice change of scenery. Drive through the village. Can you put grass into the mixer? Yeah, you can. It's unfortunately been set up that way. That's why I left that grass bale there, so I can put it in the mixer. But I don't think you can put it in a base game mixer. Then again, you probably could. I know you could in 17 and 19. I never make grass bales unless I'm making silage. So that's why I said that's one of them bales that didn't get wrapped. Which is weird. Because I did put Maize Plus on here at one time and then I took it off. When I saw how much work it was for the animals, I was like, yeah, no, we're not going that way. We're not going down that route. No, straight on. We're not going to the bale market. Straight on. So I have to tell myself which way to go. Even though mentally I know which way I have to go, I have to tell myself it's that way. I used to, back in 15, I think, 13 and 15, I used to have, I think it was 13 actually, I used to have a garden centre around here. So you could sell manure, silage, all that stuff. But I got rid of it. Thank you, Davis, for putting all these links out there. But yeah, go and check Chad out. CBW. He does good content. Definitely entertaining like the rest of them. Give him a sub. You won't be disappointed. But yeah, that stops as I go past. So we don't need to fertilize our grass field. Should I roll it maybe? Hey, Miss World Style even, sorry. How are you? I use manure for fertilizer. Best way to do it, isn't it? It saves you money, and I haven't got any cows or any animals that produce manure at the moment. But I don't know if any of you guys know, but here's something that Giants did do that I don't think they publicly announced. But those of you who like to work with horses, put a manure pit, a manure extension by them, and they will start giving you manure. As long as they've got straw, they will give you manure. It was the bad way of coming in. Should have gone the other way, but it's fine. We just like being awkward. do. Like to unload. Oh, they don't take silage here, wheat, hay here, do they? It's only silage. Forgot about that part. Yep. Okay, load them back up. I'm getting sick of seeing hay now. I'm getting sick of loading hay bales up now. This is the second time I've had to load something up again. First time I made the mistake and instead of pressing B to put it in transportation mode, I pressed Y, which put it into unload mode, and then pressed X to cancel to abort, and it wouldn't let me press B to put it into transport mode, so I had to drop the bales off. You timed CBW out? That wasn't very nice. You name your punishment, CBW, we'll make it happen. I can't type today. I'm only joking, Davis. We'll make mistakes. We wouldn't be human if we didn't make mistakes, right? As long as we learn by them, it's all good. We'll learn from them even. Although I'm good at giving advice, just not good at taking it. Or taking my own advice, I should say. As I've often been told, the way you are meant to go out of here is this way, not through the little gaps. Like that way. You're not meant to come that way. Absolutely, says Matt. Yeah. Sometimes it can... Dad wouldn't like me now. I don't know. Dad's a good guy. I'm sure he'll see it as an accident. Well, we may as well go this way. Even though technically it's going to be a bit... Well, it won't be longer, but... At least you get a full map to her almost, huh? Keep forgetting that the BGA doesn't take hay bales. I've done that on the on somebody's server once. See what I mean by about learning from your mistakes? It takes a few attempts before sometimes you learn from them. Nobody's perfect. It's a bit harsh right there. Bump. Definitely got me round the corner. So this was the very first map I ever put a road. The road sections in. That's why it's very up and down. Maypole was the second map I'd done it on. Ebony, I truly learned how to do the road pieces, and so that's why them roads are a lot smoother. hopefully you'll it'll all work out well for the TMR and everything, and just don't deliver hay bales there. Has a problem with them. It doesn't like them. Spits them back out and goes, no, sorry. I'll probably update it so it can take hay bales. Why you'd make a TMR mixer that can't use hay? I know in 19 hay was considered silage, but which didn't make sense either. Although you'd feed your cows silage or hay, but hay was considered silage when it should have been considered grass. Yeah, thank you, Giants, for that one. But we had a good friend, Travis, who made us a script that we could feed our cows corn and wheat, barley, and we used that all the time then. We've got nothing to... Did we drop by our grass field on the way? No, we shouldn't, should we? Probably take this back to the farm and then look for some contracts. Slightly chicken. Hello, welcome. I'm not sure if we got 124,000. Oh, you sideswiped a car then. Or nearly got sideswiped by a car. We'll go with the second one. It wasn't my fault, of course. The car came around the corner too fast. Even though I was driving technically on his side of the road, he should have seen me coming. I'm big enough. I wouldn't get away with that one, would I? The police would just look at me and go, "Are you crazy? You should stick to your side of the road regardless." And if your vehicle and implements are too wide for the road, then you shouldn't be on the road in the first place. Is probably what I'd get told. Anyone who's looking for people who are also playing this map, there are a few. The average Viking over on Twitch streams it. I think he does it once a week. Could be wrong there. Could be more than once. There's a person on YouTube who is called Troy Theatre. He's doing a Let's Play on this map. I watch them both. They're definitely good people. Kind of miss FS17. Yeah. When FS19 came out, I couldn't get into it. I really couldn't get into 19. And so I played FS17 for quite a while. And then I ported Maypole over. Not ported, I'd already ported it over. Sorry, I said that I'm probably going to stop making maps. And a friend called Stardog went, if you're going to retire from map making, why don't you make Maypole what it could be? Give it its full potential, make it a full map. So I was like, okay, I could do that. So I did that, and when we was testing it, 600 hours later, yeah, I kind of started liking. I don't want to put this down here. I want to put it at the top end of the farm. I think I started gaining. I'd gone to Farm Sim 19 at that point and enjoyed it and couldn't go back to 17. I don't know if I could go back to 17 now. Years ago, we did the generation thing where you go from the first farm sim all the way through each one of them, one game, one stream kind of deal. That was fun. You really get to see how far this game has come when you do that. What we could do is if there's no contracts, we could get a weight and start moving these bales into. In fact, we could do it with that, couldn't we? Even though that's not designed for moving bales. Farm sim, anything's possible. If you can do it, then do it. Let's see if there's any contracts. Of course, the game wants to save. Contracts. What do we have? Baling. We have tedding, and we have tedding. Field 39. It's not too far from us, and where's that going? To the bale market. 15,000. It's doing. If I'd seen that, I wouldn't have cashed in my bales. I'd have used them towards this contract. And then I'd have made silage bales on the bales that was there. Do I want to do that? I think I want to get a weight. Do I have a weight is the question. Apparently I do. I have 2 of them. FS16. I didn't play that. That isn't that for handheld. The 16. No weight up here, is there? There isn't one in there anyway. It's not there. Front of a tractor somewhere. But I'm sure FS16 and 20 are handheld, aren't they? And FS15, 7, well, 11, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, and obviously 22 are all platforms, but not console. Not console. Not handheld. All platforms, but handheld. Did they make a 21? FS21? Oh, there they are. Those tractors have pinched them. Right, we'll take yours, because we know that you're a decent sized tractor. Would you care to lose your weight? Thank you. 16 and 17 are Android. They didn't do an 18 then, huh? Okay. So they did it every 4 years for handheld. Hmm. Could they potentially go 4 years on the 22 then for the next one? So it'd be FS what 25, what 26. I know a few of us have been saying that it would be nice if they, because by the time 2 years was up, we're going to try something completely stupid, and this is not going to go well, but we're going to do it. Or not. Really? We're apparently not going to do it. I'm back. Welcome back, CBW. Oh, that was why. Okay, never mind. It's downstairs. I think we're kind of... Yep. Okay. Or a bit too much for the tractor. Wow. Kids are hyper. Are these too heavy as well? Two of them? No. Good. They are putting some strain on the front. If CBW wants to be a mod, then I will make him a moderator. That's up to him. I'm not going to force it on him. We just hit a pole. Oh, no, we just hit our... just hit the wheel loader. Okay, we're going to use the wheel loader. We'll get it done a little bit quicker. Anything I can do to help out, my friend? Okay. There you go, CBW. You're now a moderator. Thank you. This will be funny. Can you pick up all of them? Have you got this strength to hold them? Apparently you have. Wow. Of course. This doesn't look shady at all, does it? Well, we knew that was going to happen. Oh, wow. My dog's farted and it stinks. Thank you. Oh, I don't want cosplay. Go away. I want this bale to drop off the manure forks. No, you don't want to drop off? Like, you like it up there? Well, I need you to, you know, do one. Why is it you can give a dog the smelliest dog food going and they're fine. You give them any of our food and it's like a rat's crawled up there and died. Why? Jeez, sometimes. That didn't go according to plan. That didn't go according to plan either. I mean, we'll take you as you are. If you fall off, you fall off. Should be okay until we get there, then when we brake, they should just fall in, right? Whoa, hey, wait, what? We wasn't even at the trigger. How big is that trigger? We hit the silo trigger? But that silo's not a multi-silo. It's a normal silo. The hell? Hang on. You. Silage. Oh, hey, diesel. Silage. Nothing in storage. I'm confused with this silo. This animal feeding station, how it works with that silo, but weird. If that means I've only got to take them to that trigger, then that means it's that little bit less distance travel, right? This is going to definitely end really badly, but I knew there was a reason why I had a wheel loader on the farm. Even though them back wheels do not look like they're touching the ground, and them front wheels look like they're about to explode. we'll just back all the way up. Let's see if they disappear through the silo trigger again. Oh, yeah, they do. Ain't that weird? But they don't disappear off the ground, huh? Oh, they do. Just that one is in a awkward place. Okay. Chad is on the blue team. He's a moderator. He just hasn't spoken, so it doesn't show his new. There you go. No, that we struggle carrying like 8 bales. We do not want to try 12. I think we almost broke our tractor in half carrying 8. So we'll do it again. What can I say? I'm a slow learner. Also, I'm a person that wants to get the job done a little bit quicker. You want to be a moderator, Vanessa? I'll make you a moderator. That's not a problem. Oh, there we go, there we go. Yep, thank you. Hello? Don't you want to play? Really? Is there just like an actual area where... So it's right there, huh? Okay. Oh, there you go. You're now, as Davis puts it, part of the blue team, Vanessa. Sounded creepy. Talking about creepy, has anyone watched the... Well, we're losing Bales, that ain't good. Has anyone watched the new Orphan movie? Meant to be a prequel to the original Orphan, with the original actor who played the... I won't spoil the first one. Played the girl. Those of you who have seen it will know why I won't spoil it. But yep. We already went through the trigger. Okay, there we go. I got a Hunter of World 2 map. Nice. This is a good game. It's a nice game to relax on. I was actually playing it earlier today, funny enough. I've got my single player profile and my multiplayer profile. My multiplayer profile I maxed out because I've had the game for quite a while. It's like my 4th, 5th, maybe 6th time I've started over. I get to level 60 and then I start over, so I'm going to keep that one as my multiplayer, and I will oh, that's the left I wanted to go, not that one. That left. So I decided I would do one more start over, because I've never segregated the multiplayer and single player, so it means I won't level up as fast. I see nothing wrong here whatsoever. Those of you who like realism, look away. Completely look away. It's 8-player. I mean, we could definitely do something on it one of the days. I have every single DLC, so ooh, these ones don't seem like they want to pick up. You could pick up at 8 bales before, but you can't pick these ones up. Okay. That just seems weird. Yep. Good bales. You're welcome, Vanessa. Thank you for wanting to be a moderator. Really? You couldn't wait to go off my forks, huh? That sounded a bit better in my head, but we'll go with it. You're a cheater. If I'm the firm believer, if farm sim allows you to do it, then oh, okay, maybe my fork doesn't like letting go of this one. It's got an attachment to this bale. Yeah, no, it's had enough of it now. No, it hasn't. Oh, damn, cosplay, go away. Keep catching something. Okay, I'm a firm believer that if you can do it in game, or you then you it's not cheating. And if a mod gives you the option to do something, then technically is that cheating? Because technically you're cheating by playing with mods anyway. Technically, right? If you look at it in that kind of context, a mod is a cheat, regardless if it sticks to the rules of the developer intended or not. It's just still technically a cheat. So see, this is how I should have laid all them. But how many bales did we just pick up? Oh, okay. Yeah, I completely agree with Blur. If if you can do it in game, then it's not cheating. Then again, if you can't do it in game and a mod allows you to do it, then technically it's still not cheating. Or if it's on the mod hub and it allows you to do it, then giants don't perceive it to be cheating, so therefore it's not cheating. Many ways you can look at it. If giants thought it was a cheat, they wouldn't put it on the mod hub, would they? Wouldn't allow it on the mod hub. Not that they really care anyway, but it's actually genius. Matt loves the loader with the bag attacher. We use it a lot. I haven't used a bag loader yet. One thing I haven't used is the bag loader. I downloaded one that came out just before the Giants went on their Christmas holiday. I downloaded that one. It's like I should have one of them, shouldn't I? Because there will be a time when I will need one. And I guarantee it'll be when I can't find them. There's no more coming out. And so I downloaded it just in case. I'll pick that up. There we go. The last load of bales. Or silage bales anyway. You can ban everything and lots of everything. Yeah. Rules are there to be broken. Otherwise it wouldn't be a rule in the first place. As kids, they're always bending rules and trying to, push the boundaries. And if rules aren't there to be broken, then why do people try and break them? We need to get that grass bale up here as well. we need to turn our tractor on as well. And we'll see how many litres of silage we've got in there very soon. Yeah, we've got all this straw to take up there. What about that? You know, it wasn't there when I came down here earlier, and you know, I didn't see it. Honestly, it hasn't been there all this time. Where the hell am I going? Clearly not where I'm meant to be going. I like playing FS, no rule. Exactly. And I've got a mod in here that will allow me to have, what is it, 10 million? Oh, no limit on the loan, but of course, then you've got the increased interest rates. So right there, you you play the game the way that you want to play it. It's a game at the end of the day. You're here to enjoy it rather than get stressed over trying to play it the way some people think it should be played. As long as you're enjoying yourself, who cares? It's your game. You're not affecting anybody else. Not affecting anybody else. And if you're doing videos, doing content on it, streams or videos, then if they don't like the way that you're doing it, then simple thing is, don't watch the way that that person's doing it. Go and watch somebody else. But if you are there and you're watching them, don't moan about them the way that they're doing it. At the end of the day, they're having fun. And if you're there watching them, then either you're enjoying what they're doing, or you're there to criticize. If you're there to criticize, then the best thing to do is just stay quiet and move on. That's the way I look at it anyway. I'm kind of very much to the point when it comes to certain things. I really can't wait to get some cows in. Give me more to do around the farm then. Especially when I'm producing milk. And lots of slurry. And then I can get a field trailer and start taking slurry to the field trailer, and then from the field trailer spreading it over the fields. And same with the manure. Take it, field dump it, and then start spreading it. How many have we got left? Well, just a few more runs up there. That'll be all good. It's kind of ironic because this is meant to be where I store bales, and yet I'm bringing bales up here to do this. I think I might sell that though, the silage clamp, because I was in Matt and Vanessa's Discord and I found out I do have I don't know if them I don't think them in here. I do have the storage for what's that one? Liquid manure tank. I don't want that. On hold 200. Oh, that's the base game one. I don't know. So I could use that to make and take up a much smaller space. Freeing up a bit more land for something else. Sure, I'll find something to put there, maybe even a shed for storing more bales in. I love to have bales lying around. Or there's that one, which is the same as that one apparently. Oh, it'll be the, yeah, okay, so it's just in a different colour. Same person made it then. Oh, base game. I have to be able to get to the back of that, but then could maybe. Then I can store root crops when I'm doing root crops. Now, one of what the hell? No, and have one of them at the front of it. So, oh, I have to get to the back of that one as well. Okay, I could have technically. How is this for realism? I'm picking up stones with a 65 mile, going 65 miles an hour. Very realistic. I think it's too realistic. I think you need to go a little bit faster. Storage for hay grass, silage, including bales. No, I don't care for that one. And I've got that one. Got that which can store. I've already looked at that. That one which is huge. No. Straw processing. And no. Store here your straw accessories and straw crate pallets. Oh, okay, that's part of the straw straw production pack. That one which I can store anything. Farm solo. Oh, that's a multi-fruit silo. Gonna hold 5 million, right? So where are my? We've already looked in there, haven't we? Definitely not going to be in houses, but you never know. Renting silo. That one actually would be better, wouldn't it? Because from the front, so that one could go there. Earth fruit at the back, that at the front. That'd fill up that space and making use of it in a much more productive way. I love going fast. Have you any mods on ModUp, Vanessa? Asks Davis. What's that? Oh, that's Bumps and Roses, okay. Grass drying. That isn't the one, is it, either? See, I went through my mods in my mods folder and it was there, but trying to find it in... That's it, isn't it? Grass dryer. That's the one that can hold 10 million litres and you can drive through. Okay, so now I know where it's located. Right. Let's oops, a little bit too far forward. Maybe brakes would have been a good idea. Just tell me how much is in there. So I've got 593,000 litres of silage in there. 97,000 litres of grass. What? Wait, huh? Have I got 97,000 litres of grass? Where the hell did the grass come from? I think we got a broken building here. Where the hell did you come from? Test. Okay. Are you picking up everything that I've got on my... In fact, I'm going down that way anyway. Get my tractor. Is this picking up every storage? That means it's picking up the sheep pen. I haven't got... Well, I have got... Yeah? I don't get this. Right, mineral feed is there. I don't know if I put seed in here. I think I may have put seed in this already. Yeah, I did. So I can't put any mineral feed in it. Okay, in that case, containers. I think you need some restoring. You didn't remember when you mowed the grass. Yeah. Where can I put you is the question. Well, it doesn't matter because I probably won't be keeping you anyway. So we'll put you here by the lime station. Okay, you collide with with another building. No, you don't. It's a figment of your imagination. I made all of that into hay bales though, Vanessa. And it wouldn't accept hay bales. 15,000? Okay, we'll buy that. Are you reading that we've got 15,000 litres of... No. Yeah, very weird. I only put one grass bale in there, which is the one that was here, which should have been, what, 4,000 litres or so? 97,000 litres, where I don't get what, because that wasn't in there the last time I played. And I haven't played, I've only played this game when I stream. This map, sorry, this save when I stream. This is for streams only. Very weird. I've got a Houdini farmhand apparently. Or a very generous farmer somewhere donating grass to me. Oh yeah, I'll get you some cows very quick. I'm going to do a little test after I've got all these hay bales up there. There's only 7 left to go. It's another 3 journeys. 4 journeys even. I'm going to save the game, close it and then load it back up and see if that's picked up mineral feed then. You have just under 5 million litres of grass right now. Did you ever play with the global storage mod? Back in, I think it was 17 and I think it was out in 19 as well, where you could drop stuff into it and other people could use it, and then you'd be paid money for when they had it, something like that. I never used it. I know one of the guys who oh, hay, okay, you never used it. I know one of the testers used it, and you had to put it on like a server, and uh, and then anyone who connected to that server could place that placeable, and then they would have access to it. But the moment that they took it out, you'd be paid, and or the person who put whatever was in there would be paid. I don't think it had a limit on storage either, which was funny. And of course, you didn't have to be on the same map. It was just you connected your building to the server in that global company silo, and that was it. That's all you had to do. And then if I put potatoes in there right now and you connected to it, you'd see them potatoes in there. You could pick them out of there, and then I would be paid. I think that's how it works. Or I would be paid, and then you would pay once you put them in. Once you took it out for the amount that you took out. I think, yeah, that's actually how it worked. I would be paid for putting them in there, and then you would pay that money back in to the global company once you took the potato, started taking produce out. You'd be charged. I'll donate some hay. I don't need hay, I need grass. Yeah. Can you undry it? That would be awesome. Can you make it all wet again? You know, get the hose pipe on it. Put it out in the outside for a bit. Let the rain get to it. Then I'd be able to use it. That's something that we need in Farm Sim. I got grass for you too. You're just teasing me now. You're just teasing me. That ain't nice. I've got grass for days, and you need it, and I have it. Yeah, so this yard, funny enough, never used to look like this. Back in 19, this yard was very different to what it is here. I'm back on Blackwater. Blackwater Bottom, great place for doing any silage or hay work. Yes, I just finished my grass silage. Why did you wrap them, Nicholson? You could have sent them my direction. I'd have paid you. So you're still not picking up mineral feed. Now, let's see. Save. So I'm going to close the game completely down. Right, the file a complaint with Alt F4. Now I'm going to launch the game again. And see if it miraculously finds that I've got a silo with mineral feed in it. And if it does, then where the hell did it find the grass? Because I don't have grass in a silo anywhere. Wait, what about if some of them bales were actually grass? Them silage bales wasn't actually fully fermented, there was still grass. That might explain why I've got grass in there now. That's a possibility, right? I'm sure there was all silage, but... Or maybe the other ones down at the bottom. I don't think they were. No, I only had one there, didn't I? And I sold it. No, active production. Well, no, because you're not picking up that had mineral feed. So you... Okay. Nearly walked into some forks, that wouldn't be good. Hates it when that happens. You have no force feedback in the wheel. I can collect 4 million more grass. I'm not talking anymore. I'm not your friend anymore, Vanessa. You're just being mean now. Taunting me with all this grass. I only have one field. And I've already mowed it. And baled it in hay. There's my trailer. I've got a trailer somewhere here. I had a trailer somewhere here. I'm sure I had a trailer somewhere here. Did I park you in yonder? Nope. Where did I park the trailer? Hello? No, no. Oh, there it is. I'll go with the green one because the other one's a forage wagon. I already have a forage wagon. How about that? Didn't know I had a forage wagon. I don't need to buy a forage wagon anymore. That's good to know. That's to save me some money. Right. I hope you can hold mineral feed. Start filling. No, not seeds, yes. Okay. Let's get our TMR production going. Because you know what that means, don't you? When we've got some TMR, we can start putting food in the trough and get some cows in. We can relax a bit. and just live on contracts to bring in the money to while we wait for our fields to become ready. Yuck. What do you mean, yuck? You don't like a 1965 Ford Mustang? 65 Ford Mustang even. Right, so now we've got everything in here. No taste. We activate that. Do you want to turn on the automatic irrigation system? When this system is turned on, water will be automatically refilled and fees will be charged to your account. What? What? We need water? What do we need water for? I just want to activate that. We don't need water, surely. We don't need water. There we go. We're apparently already, wow, we're making a load of CMR very fast. 9,000 litres in now already. Hey DJ Club. I went and watched a couple of your videos. I remember now. You do all the time lapses and that. Yeah. It was fun. Hey Joe. I'll park you here. Turn you off. Because it won't be long before we've actually got a trailer load of TMR. 30,000 litres. I don't even know how much this trailer can hold. Spuds? No, we're definitely not doing them. Not yet. Someday. 38,000 litres of TMR. You're welcome, DJ. You're welcome. So yeah, if someone can drop a link to DJ in chat for me, please. He does time lapses on many map types. Definitely fun to watch. Right, let's go and drop this in here. The moment that I've been waiting for. Cows at last. This is why I go with a moving floor. This ain't a moving floor. He says. This is why I go with a moving floor, and this one hit the moving floor. This is the high tip. Well, that doesn't look weird at all, does it? Note to self, get the moving floor. Hang on, do you have a grain door? Can I change it to a grain door? Switch no, I don't want to switch to a passenger seat. I can't change. No, okay, you don't have a grain door. Okay. And that's some cows. We've got 40,000 litres of TMR in there. Oof, that's all of our money. Okay, maybe not that many. $40 cows. No, maybe a bit more. How much money have I got? 93, okay. The way they tells me right there, you blind Never mind. There we can. We will get even number. 96. Spend all our money. There we go. Cow with the deer. Deer's in the cow pasture. I made changes to it. What you see on the top end of the farm where I was before, that's not that's I've placed them myself in the save. It's not, you don't, they aren't in the map. But should close that, shouldn't I? Thank you, Davis, for that. Close that, and then jump in our tractor and how much is the what moving floor trailer that we like. When I find it. You the one? You're the one. Only 68,000. Okay. We might have to wait on that one. Do you have a moving floor? You do. But you're also 68,000. I think you're moving floor as well, actually. Yeah. And so are you. In fact, I think all of these are moving floors, aren't they now? This one, these are just normal. Okay. They're no good. Could lease it though, and that way we own it. Technically, because we've got the lease to buy mod in. But, how much is it to lease this? Design 1, design 2. Why are you changing? Oh, okay. Well, that can stay as is. How much would you be to lease? I don't have enough money. Well, no, I kind of don't, but I kind of do. I don't think I took a loan. I've got 750,000. I need a trailer. There we go. One. I think that trailer might be too big for us with what we've got. I think I'm gonna go with that one maybe. We can't use that one anyway, so yeah. Just put in some money and buy it. And we'll set up the configuration. Manure spreader? I definitely do not want a manure spreader. Just standard, thank you. You. And take this trailer back to the store and sell it. Yeah, I've done well. I've gone 2 hours and I've only smoked 1 cigarette and drunk half a cup of coffee. Not bad. Normally I've gone, if I was doing working on a map, I'd have probably smoked like in 2 hours. Probably about 8 cigarettes and been on my 3rd cup of coffee by now. Oh, okay, do they? I didn't know. I didn't know that. So don't get this trailer in a manure spread with a manure spreader configuration, because it's just really bad. Riverview is one of my favorites. I do like this map. As I often say, this is where it all began for me, so I hold this one quite dear to my heart. But I will show you what this would have looked like. It was never released, but not the version that I will show you, but I'll show you what this looked like in 19 had it been released. At least I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure the version that I've got was never released. I want to repair you for 900 and... But then how much are you going to give me if I do? You're worth 7,959. Really? Wow. That was a waste of money. Matt is eating super. He groaned and said, I did not leave him. Let him know. It's okay. It's okay. You'll take a look at that map. I will show you what this this map looked like in FS19 in the sec. Just get this back to the farm, because there isn't anything for me to do anymore apart from contracts. So yeah, I will fire up FS19 and show you what Riverview, the farm, originally looked like. And bearing in mind, FS19, there was no traffic. Traffic hadn't been... Or did I put traffic in FS19, just not released it? And Maypole didn't have traffic, I think it was. Can't remember. It's been a long time. And the yard is definitely different. There's a lot more sheds in this yard, and a lot more compact. Take this up here, and then when we're ready to bring mineral feed even, when we're ready to bring that down, we're able to just fill up and off we go. Because we've got, wow, 428,000 litres of mineral feed of TMR in there. How? How are we making that much TMR from so little stuff? We haven't even used half, well, we haven't even used a quarter of our mineral feed. Okay, I'm back watching. Welcome back, Matt. Right, let's save this. I was already on an option to save, but oh well. Close that. Let's bring up my library and go all the way down to here. Play. 1,619 hours in 19 on Farm Sim 19 even. Crazy. And most of that was pouring testing in the end. Good 800 hours was pouring through testing and playing Maypole towards the end of 19. Question: how in the hell do I grow maize? His map doesn't support it. Maize is corn, Vanessa. It's just the German word for corn. I forgot how slow the 19 is at loading. Good job I'm not doing multiplayer on it, isn't it? We'd be here forever just synchronizing. Oh, we definitely do not want to watch the intro. Got to go. Awesome stream. Thank you, Nicholson. You have a good one. Thank you for dropping in. Saves did I have on here? Maypole, 16 million. Maypole, Ellsburn. Oh, that was my original save game. I've done 57 minutes in it. Farmer, Ravenport, Felsburn, Jura. Yep. So do I chop it? Yes, you do. You chop it and then you can bale it. I don't know if there's a certain, if there's settings on when it comes to chopping it like the mower. I can't remember or if it's just you chop it and then you have the option to bale it. I don't know. You can fertilize a field with manure, slurry, or manufactured fertilizer, liquid or solid. Well, I definitely didn't know that. Amazing. Yes, start. Yep, that's okay. Yep. Have you found a bug in? I don't care. Let's slow down game time. The store. Every field had a gate on. Double gate, so you could get your bigger equipment in. And you didn't have to own the field or anything to be able to go in there. And no, I didn't have traffic on the map. So I hadn't put them in. And now the farm. So the newbie farm sign has always been there. Since it changed from that, I think the map changed from that name. It's always been called the newbie farm up here. So, an old brick storage. Some sheds with the lights inside. This is your silo. Workshop is right there, water point there. Down here, manure on your right, lorry on your left. And this is the shed and the lime spreader in here. Your cow barn. One sec. So you can get into the pasture, mow the grass, and then I think the trigger was. What was the trigger for picking up the cows and dropping them off? that here somewhere. Active figures. Markers there on. Oh no, that's for picking up your milk, sorry, from here. Another way of getting into the field was here. So you had two ways of getting into the field. You had one through the barn itself, or one down the side here. Big slurry, big silage clam. And you had your own BGA on the farm, so you could put any silage you had left over in there. Produce your digester here. So if you needed to clear this out, so you could put your next load of chaff in. You could do so. This was fully seasons ready. Chicken barn. Your house all the way up here, as it's always been. And then here it was just decorative building. I think these doors worked. Yeah, they did. So you could put your stuff in here, but this was hadn't been sorted out because I was going to resurface all of this, smooth it out, so you could go and pick up your milk. I was working on this part at the time. Another cow barn. Pick-up point and drop-off point was here. 500 cow capacity, rather than what you've got on 22. I might someday try and bring these sheds into 22. So manure pick up here, and your slurries on the opposite side. Slurry point was right here. And then sec. If you go up here, okay, when's it coming to all platforms? Riverview's already on all platforms. This was scheduled to be released in 19, but I decided not to do it in the end. I was working on Maypole, and more slurry silage bunkers there. All your sell points are exactly as they was. That was a freight yard up here instead of a BGA. So you had your train back over there. Oh, what a shame. So this wasn't the BGA. You had your brewery here. Simple, drive in, unload, drive out deal. And you had a boat in the distance over there. Spinnery, which for me has always been a boring area anyway. The mill. Well, for some reason I've always put the grain mill up this on this part, always. What did Maypole Farm look like in Farm Sim 19? Different, very different. This was the harbour that I never brought into 22. I will show you, though. I will definitely do that. And the road's over there, isn't it, to come in? Your sawmill. Bakery. Could you bring it to FS22 but under a different name? I would probably. I don't know how that, if they would be up for that. I don't know how giants would act, but the village on the island, that's always been the same. Although in 22 it's now got a actual road rather than painted texture. And then your Lidl, I mean Ledley, you know, definitely not Lidl. And all the way around and out you go the other end. Right, is there anything else I could show? I've shown it all now, haven't I? Yep. Okay, so, oh no, I've got the pig farm, which is here. Which I haven't got enough money for, apparently. We can rectify that. Is there no way of seeing what you own? Oh, garage. There we go. So. Okay, let's go. Okay, Roy, what machines do I use to turn corn into bales? I think you just bale it. I think it's just a normal baler. So you can drop the chaff on the floor, and then I'm pretty sure you can pick it up with just a normal baler. Can use a forage harvester. No, because it'll just make corn. It's just corn then they all make, unfortunately. What's it going to do? Oh yeah, buy the pig farm. Buy the sheep farm. And buy the horse farm. Still haven't got enough money. Baler worth, so oh, you're worth quite a bit. So yeah, you're definitely worth something. So the sheep entrance was there. By 250 sheep could feed on that pasture. All your triggers was here. Water, feeding. Some decorative buildings, some storage. Tight yard again. Gates to go in and out. We'll do the horse farm next. More storage. That door looks a bit too high, actually. "16 horses, all roam around inside that pasture." And the lighthouse over there. There the light comes on when it turns night. And rotates around at night time. That boat never moves, it's just sitting there. It's a trawler really. A trawler even, it's fishing. Well, maybe. Pig farm. So your silo, because obviously you're going to need to be able to store grain. Sheds out the back. Very tight yard. Ale storage. Pig pen. 500 pigs. I think 500 was actually the maximum that you could have in a pen on 19. I don't think they would allow you to have more than that. Lorry pick up there, manure pick up over there. And a house that clearly needed to be resurfaced or knocked down and rebuilt. But yeah. As for the map, it stayed pretty much the same. The layouts of the land and everything stayed the same. It was just the buildings pouring and whatnot. So on to Maypole. This one will take a little bit longer because there's a lot more. I'll do it in new farmer mode, I think, because there's a lot more. There's 7 farms, or farm manager mode even. Could you show me Maypole from? I'm just doing it now, Davis. You read that message, didn't I? My bad. That's fine. Don't care. Right. So your store. Sorry about that. So your store dealers. gas station. Now down the back, this was where you brought your logs. This was just all forestry. Log sell point there, wood chip point over the back. And this was just all decorative stuff in here. So, map-wise, still the same, except obviously in 22, this is all changed now. Up at the top, there's there are fields up there now that forest has gone and fields have been put in there. But your BGA was your typical 19 BGA. With additional buildings around it just to try and bring it out. That's floating. Funny. All the time that we was, then again, we never came to the BGA. I don't use the BGA as a rule. I just sell to it and then I drive out. I don't actually use the BGA itself. Good to know that there was a building floating that we never spotted, and your slurry pickup was here. You turned off on here. Markers are on. Okay. Both markers are on. I saw them over there, didn't I? That's good. Oh, yeah, map. So all the farms had a lime station on, and you didn't own them, so you don't have. I don't have to buy the land to show you them. So we've done that. So we'll go Maypole exports. Very much different to what it looks like now. Your water point was down here, and spinnery was here, as it is currently on 22. And then you rode down into the forest and down to your sawmill, but there isn't a sawmill down there on here. Your bakery. Drive in straight through and out. And then first farm is just up the road and left, just there by that wall. Horse pasture, as all the animals are the same as there was on 19. Sheep pasture. Chickens, instead of having a drive-through silage clamp, it was one of these silage clamps here. Eggs would spawn down here, and this is where you pick them up and drop them off. And this was your fill triggers for the chickens. I think it was 500 for the chickens as well. I'm sure it was oh, I don't know the land, do I? Let's rectify that. And like in 22, you have to buy the additional plots of land in order to be able to have access to the animals. If I buy that, I'll have access to the chickens now. There, yeah, 500. BGA on every farm that had cows, there was a BGA. And slurry point, manure point, and then, yeah, I don't own the cows, do I? So I can't open the door. The cow barn. Where's the true one back in? Then you'll climb up the hill, but with a gate at the top. The pub. Driving straight out. Originally I had it that you had to come in, turn up here, and then back up to it, or drive past it and back up and round and in. But if you was using a dolly trailer, you wouldn't have been able to do that. So I changed it so you could just drive in, empty, drive out. And I had done different with the forestry on this one. I'd put more foliage in between trees and that, and instead of grass. Your church houses, just normal. Ledley's just down the road. Old stone house. Ledley tucked away behind all of this foliage. And if I remember correctly, you went round the back to unload. If I remember correctly, yeah. Up and over, and back out. I don't have dev tools or anything in this, so you can't. Maple Farm is a great map for me. Is the pig farm sellable so I can make my own? Yeah, on 22, yeah. It wasn't on 19, I hadn't made them sellable. All of these were pre-placed in Giants Editor. I have to own the land, but that's your silo for the pigs. And cow pasture with your typical hill. Gain a BGA. Slurry point. You've seen that farm, you've seen that farm. So this is what we recall as, or call the original, or the sheep farm, because it was the original sheep farm before the map got extended. So your sheep there, silo coming in, storage down there, more storage all the way around, and just some junk scattered around. Horse pasture, chickens ahead of us. Thank you. Thank you, Davis. Yeah, all the on Maypole on Farm Sim 22, I'll show you in a minute, but Virtual Farmer has said that It's one of the most customizable maps in Farm Sim 22. I'll show you what he means by it's one of the most customizable maps. You give me a sec. All the sheds, sheep farm over there, another pasture, sorry, another sheep pasture over here. I guess the one farm that everybody's seen will be the original farm, the main farm coming in. So I should buy the land for this one, shouldn't I? So that's the yard. Silage clamps was made, so you buy them separately. Chicken pen, silage clamp, or with that cow pasture. And that's just a field on here. That in 22 that's a sheep pasture, but in 19 it was just a field. So this is the only farm that's actually changed. It's had sheep added to it. And that was everything, yeah. We jump to the house. So your trusty dog. Yard into the house, and then chickens. Obviously cuttable hedges. Your cows, milk pickup was back here. Your cow pen. Gate into the farm. Silage clamp. Manure, slurry. Gate into the field. Junk tucked away. Siloing. So this limited you as to what you could actually bring to this farm, because if it was too tall you couldn't get in here, if it was too wide you couldn't get in here. So because of that, Farmer Dad said, what about making a back entrance into the farm so you can get the bigger stuff up here without having to worry. So I did that. In here is your mechanics trigger, or your workshop even. Silage clamp, BGA, lorry, and your digestate storage fields down there. Horse pasture with your gate into the field. So in 22 this is that's actually a sheep pasture. And up here, your sell point for your grain. You will not try to ruin my map. Well, that's the amazing thing about maps that you can customize. You can do anything you want to them in your save game, but when you start a new game, everything's back. But I will show you what I mean by customizable on Maple. I'm going as just in new game. Got all the starting equipment. Now you don't need much to be able to do this, obviously. But Lumberjack mod makes it easier because then you don't need to own the land. But you don't need Lumberjack to be able to do it. I hope the pig farm is sellable so I could make myself a small holding. Yep, it's definitely sellable. There's 2 pig farms on here. There's Well, technically there's three. Three farms with pigs on. You've got the one in the northwest corner, one in the south, and then one in the southeasterly direction. Right, so first off, got yourself a chainsaw. Any chainsaw. Doesn't matter which. Store. All your walls, all your fences, all your hedges, all your trees. Now, if you, what I mean is by you don't need to have any mods in, is you can buy this plot of land. If you buy the plot of land without mods, then you can come over to this light with your chainsaw. Pull it out, walk up to it. Keep an eye on that wall just ahead. Ready? Bye-bye wall. Now all walls that are around the main road are gone. There is not a single wall around the main road. Any houses that had walls in front of them is now gone. Come back here. This one. Sick of seeing these oak trees. Bye-bye. Just leaves you with them pine trees, which are easy to cut down and remove. So all the forestry trees will remain. Hit the hedges. Okay. All hedges are gone. The only hedges that are left are ones that are around animal pastures. These houses. Are we? Again, you can buy. Oh, that one comes with that one, but you can buy the plots of land for the houses. So that's over the road. Nothing you can do with this land. Well, you can now. Light. Chainsaw. Action. Bye-bye house. Every house. So, wheelie bin goes, slides, anything that they've got outside will just disappear. You're going to have a pig next to the pub. So, that's that part. Now, so this farm has a pig. That's a pig pen there. That's a big farm, by the way. So it's got every animal type. You've got cows, sheep, horses, chickens, and pigs on this farm. This one has 2 sheep and then pigs and horses. This is horses, sheep, chickens, and cows. Sheep, horses, chickens, cows, and pigs. And this one is sheep or 2 cow pastures and horse pasture and chicken pasture. But I'm guessing use on about this one. So buy the pen for the pigs. Now you have access to the pigs. And 22, you could have, what was it? 500? $600 here. There isn't a pub on this one because I put the carpentry there, the dairies there, and the supermarket. There isn't a pub on this map. There isn't a pub on Riverview in 22 either, a brewery. Because I put the used the space for productions instead. Because we didn't have productions in 19. But so this one, this will go for every. I don't have enough money. Of course I don't. Let me rectify that. Can I just hold that down? No, I can't. Buy that as well. Now I own the whole farm. So let's go into build menu, construction. Every farm is like this. Don't want the cows. Okay, get rid of them. So if I don't have the cows, I don't need to buy that. That's outside of the field, outside of the farm. I'll buy that a minute. Let's go back and get rid of you. Thank you. You have to put delete on to get rid of the gates. Don't know why. Yeah, so everything. Pigs if you don't want them. Now I know you're thinking, well, hang on. There's hedges and everything in the way here. And remember, every farm you can do this to. How would I get rid of that stone wall? Oh, that one. With this light that's here. Every animal pen has a light near it. And the pen that it's in will get rid of the wall for it. Obviously the hedges, they're already removable. Cartridge there, by the way. If you want to know where that is, it's sitting on the fuel tank. Hurts your eyes to see those yards disappear. Yeah. And bye-bye to that wall. There you go. You've now, apart from the hedges that you can kill anyway, you've basically just made a flat an area that you can put your own mark, your own signature in as to how you want to lay the lay of the land. How you want to put your farmyard in? Go ahead. Like I said, one of the most customizable on Farm Sim. Well, I hope you enjoy playing it. I really do. And we'll go back to the other farm where there is actually a farm there, because like CBW, hurts my eyes not to see a farm there. I do like to have that option where I like to see what people create. Not everybody's got the same layout as me, so this light would remove this wall for the chickens, but it wouldn't remove the whole wall, because obviously the wall carries on here for the cows. So that light would remove the part of the wall that covers the cow pasture. And these feeding robots are part of the cow barn, so when you sell a cow barn, the feeding robots are automatically sold. That light there would remove this wall from around this cow pasture. But yeah, yeah, it is CBW. The option is nice. And I've seen some people have gone on and sold every building on Maypole, ended up with millions upon millions, and then gone and bought the land that they wanted, played the game how they wanted to play it, and then used the old farm yards for their productions. Like there, that will remove that wall for the horse pasture. Remember when I was on about the sheep pastures now in this field, in that field? Well, there it is, and light will remove this fence. and this light will remove that junk. So we can do that because I know quite a few people get rid of that one. So if you don't want the junk there, it's getting in your way, you can cut that light, and that only removes that junk that was sitting right there. Doesn't remove anything else. There was no junk over the back here. It was just at the side there. And could I put hedges and stones in? Yep. If you go into decorations and into others, no, not others, into fences and right towards the end. There's the hedge. Exact same hedge, just without the cuttable posting. Now, bear in mind that when you put one of these hedges in, these ones, unlike the ones with the posts you can walk through, these ones, because of how placeables have to work, you can't walk or drive through them. They're completely solid. So put them where only where you know you won't, they won't get in your way. Stone wall, you've got that kind, and you have that one. And if you're going to make a shape, then it's easy to go this way around, because then you can shape them. Like so. Same with that wall. Go the opposite end, because if you try to do it this way, it will catch and then it'll just raise it up. So it's easy to go opposite ends, and then you can shape them to how you want. Sheds that you've removed, I just wish that Mr. Silly P would do a series on any of your maps. He does such a great job of storytelling, especially when they are UK based maps. Well, that's fine, I just want it to fence behind my sheds. Okay. If you remove a shed that you want to put back, you want it to stay within the style of the sheds that are on the map already. Well, there isn't one on here. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. And there's that one. And but any of them now have got maypole at the bottom of part of the map, even sheds that haven't been used in here are included, like these kind with the red bars. You do such good work with your maps. Thank you. I try. I try. Isn't that one? I like that shed. What else did I do? Productions. All the base game productions are there, but any that have got maypole at the end. If say you want a second, what's that? Second cereal factory. If you put the maypole one down, it will have increased storage capacities for input and output. The base game will be base game storage capacities, and then ones with maypole at the bottom will have the increased storage capacities. Doesn't change anything else, just allows you to store more. And the reason for that is because in multiplayer, if somebody sells too much there and you're doing a contract and you've got a contract to deliver there, you've got to wait for that to empty before you can tip anything into there. What else have you got? You've got animal pens that you can place down. Now, obviously, you're on console, aren't you, Davis? So there's with, like in PC, there's a limit as to how many pens you can actually have in a save game. Doesn't matter how many players you've got in the game. Everybody is limited to 10 animal pens, regardless of how many of you have got animals or not. You could have 2. That means the other players now they can only place 8, and so on until all 10 slots have been used. PC are the same, but PC have got a mod where they can disable that limit. On console, sadly, you can't. So the amount of pens that are on this map, you couldn't place another one. You'd have to go and sell a lot of the animal pens before you could go and put any new ones in of your own. But you've got the base game with increased capacities, so you've got 1,000 cows with feeding robot, without feeding robot. Horse pen. I didn't do that one, did I? No. It's on Ebony, isn't it? I did that one. Pigs. Maple. 1,000 pigs. Sheep. For 1,000. Chickens. There it is. 1,000. Nothing for bees and nothing for others. We've already done decorative and landscape. Well, decorative painting. You've got a lot more choices. Your normal trees that you can plant, and all your grass types and whatnot that you can paint. So plenty of stuff there. In containers, I think it was, you'll find this one. As you can see, Lime Station. It's the buying point, so you can put one of these down anywhere you want, and then you can go up and buy lime from it, directly from it. So you can put it on your farm and buy your lime, rather than having to buy pallets or bags of lime. You can buy it straight from there. And that's it. Yeah, that's all I changed. Or everything now I've changed even. So I hope you have a lot of fun playing on it, and you're getting rid of Calmston. Well, like I said, I hope you have fun on it, and you'll have to let us know how you get on, and yeah. But I'm gonna have to end the stream because it's like nearly 1 o'clock in the morning here, and I have a few other things I need to go and sort out. So I'll first thank the moderators for everything that they've done. Davis, Vanessa, CBW, and Joe. Thank you, all of you guys. Thanks to everybody who's dropped in, and I will be live tomorrow with Wreckfest. No, maybe. We don't know what game we're actually playing tomorrow. Thanks, Roy. If I have any problems, I will report back to you. Awesome, no problem, thank you. Hopefully you don't find any problems, but if you do, well, you know where I am. And if you don't, in my homepage on my YouTube is the Discord link to our Discord. Thank you, CBW. Great stream, my friend. Get some rest. I'll try. Probably won't go to sleep right now, but within the next 2 hours anyway, but I'll try. I'm terrible for going to bed late. I don't know what game we're playing tomorrow, but we'll be live 7 PM UK time. I'll put a stream reminder up anyway. I don't know when we'll be live, but we'll be live at some point. Sorry, well, no, don't know when we'll be live. Don't know what we'll be playing, sorry, but we'll definitely be live by 7 PM. At 7 PM. Normally we go on the dot 7 PM. We go live then. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you, CBW. So yeah, goodbye, everybody. Are you Facebook? No, I don't. I don't use Facebook. I'm Discord. Discord and that's it. I don't use Twitter, Instagram, nothing like that. So yeah, thank you all for dropping in. See some of you maybe tomorrow. If not, the next Riverview stream will be Sunday, 10 p.m. UK time. Until then, catch you later. Have a good one. See ya.